popping. Stewie. Cake. Stewie. Stewie. That's just a blow. That's just a blow type shit. That's just what you're smoking on. Just what's poppin' though, man? What's the bars, man? What y'all got going on? Live and direct in this motherfucker. Disgusting. What's happening? How y'all doing? What's going on? What's going on, man? How y'all doing, man? How's all my black people doing? Man, look. You know, there's a lot of shit in this world, man, that's not getting a lot of attention, man. The Black Panther brother, man, that supposedly that was aiming guns at the at federal agents, which they definitely would have killed him if that was the case, especially a man his caliber. You know, a lot of people are not necessarily speaking on what's going on. Well, I'm sure they are, but you know what I'm saying, as far as the young people. Man, do you see that shit that went on TV, man? People are actually, like, walking around in the senator's, you know what I'm saying, office, sitting behind the desk. You see this shit that's going on, man? Read Revelation, right? And pay attention to what's going on. Right? Seriously, though. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some of it is symbolic. So if you can't understand, reread it. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, if you read Revelation, right, and you pay attention to what's going on right now, I mean, I'm telling you, man, it'll kind of give you a clear understanding as to what's going on, even if you don't necessarily understand what's going on, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's definitely a God. You know what I'm saying? And there's definitely a devil. You know what I'm saying? You know, people tend not to believe in God, but believe in spirits. You know, there's physical ghosts that walk around. Bad ones, good ones, right? that should let you know in itself. You know what I'm saying? If there's an evil and there's a good spirit, right? That realms that can actually touch you, push you, do physical harm to you, then there's got to be something higher than that. There's a chain of command in life. There's a boss. There's a CEO. There's always a chain of command in life. So why wouldn't it be a chain in command in the spiritual world? Why would there just be spirits without a higher spirit? Why wouldn't it be an evil spirit without a more eviler spirit? Right? If you ever pay attention to Genesis, right? He said, let there be light. There was already darkness. There was already darkness. He said, let there be light. He didn't say he did create it or didn't create it. He just said, let there be light. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to what it's saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, I don't want to get too deep, you know what I'm saying, with it, because everybody doesn't believe in what I believe in. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, I try to be fair about it, right? But, you know, even with these, like, even with these squirrels and things like that, right? Hey, now, what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff that I speak on as far as on a religious aspect, right? You can actually look these things up, right? And it doesn't necessarily make it true, right? But Christianity, right, as far as compared to actual religious artifacts, are one of the most oldest. Like the squirrels are one of the are older than other religions. The Ark of Noah, tombs. They're actually reading these things and like finding things similar to them, or if not the actual things. They're finding robes and things with blood on there, and you know, they're actually finding things from the Bible. You see what I'm saying? Versus any other religion, you know what I'm saying? They're not necessarily digging up what you can read. It speaks of giants in Genesis, and they digging up giants. You know what I'm saying? So it's certain facts in the Bible that you can actually dig up. You know what I'm saying? There's certain events that are taking place that you can't explain that are actually present in there. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, and one great thing about us is if you pay attention to Revelation, right? If you pay attention to it, oh yeah. If you pay attention to Revelation, right? It was 7 churches, right? Each individual church went off a different squirrel, from my understanding. If I'm explaining it wrong, forgive me. But I'm saying that to say the benefit that we get to have is this. We get to actually open up the Bible and we get to read the whole entire, like, Bible. Versus back in those biblical days, they didn't have a whole entire Bible to read. They just went off individual. You know, if you pay attention to the 7 churches, each one went off a different individual. You know what I'm saying? They didn't get to get the whole. They didn't get to get the whole word, and then the actual Bible doesn't have numbers. It doesn't even have numbers. You know what I'm saying? So when I was in the joint, I read something. I don't know if I pronounced it right. It's called I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right? But it comes in Greek and it comes in English. It's called the Thorough. The Thorough. I forgot. And it gives you the actual translation of the Bible. So I had that sitting next to me. I had the Bible, and then I had the Quran, and then I had a dictionary. You know what I'm saying? So I was like nitpicking through all of them, and I was sitting there and I was reading and I was comparing and I was ciphering, and I did it for like maybe 2.5 years and some change while I was in there. You know what I'm saying? Because every time I went in there, I got a different message. You know what I'm saying? So then I got the what is it? Gaddafi? I forgot. It's another like form of it's like a, I don't, Islam, Muslims, they know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So like, I want to be careful with how I edify things. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is Muslims, they know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I read all these different books, and I got to sit there and I got to put them neck to neck, and I got to dissect them. Right? So then I took the 48 Laws of Power, and then I would like read the Bible. So I was comparing certain things to it because I was trying to connect certain dots as to where they was getting the source of the wisdom from. You see what I'm saying? Ain't that sharp though? You know, I'm trying to figure out where they're getting the source from because it's actually 9 different religions. You know what I'm saying? That like people that are not aware of. You know what I'm saying? So I'm also familiar with them too as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's you know what I'm saying? So I took the time to sit down and learn certain things. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I realized with Buddhism, Christianity, Islam, right? Those are like the 3 main religions. Like they're very popular, not the main, but popular. And what gets me is each one of them started with a vision. None of them started any different. It wasn't like a message came from a star and then it hit the ground, and then the star cracked open and then the message came, and then it was instructions on how to create the world. Each one started with a vision. He had a vision, he had a vision, and he had a vision, right? So you realize a vision can go very far, right? And then, right, it doesn't even have to necessarily be validated. You know what I'm saying? A man can say an angel said, and you will have millions of people follow if it makes sense, right? The more people that join, the more disciplined, the more serious it becomes. I'm not saying that it's not serious. I'm just saying how far a vision can go. You understand what I'm saying? Like, pay attention to what I'm saying. So it's like, if all 3 started with a vision and none of them started any different, how could you have a discrepancy? All of them damn near started the same. You understand what I'm saying? So then I sat back and I thought about that. I said, I'll be damned. All 3? Buddhism, right? The mother had a dream of an elephant. The elephant was a confirmation that it was her son, right? You see what I'm saying? That came in the vision. Islam, you know what I'm saying? An angel told. Christianity almost started the same. An angel came and, you see what I'm saying? But then that people had a nerve to nitpick, you know, oh, this ain't real, and this is altered, and this is fake. But each one started the same, though. Each one started with a vision. Somebody's vision. So it's like, why even nitpick? If it brings you, if it balances out your life, and it brings happiness to your life and it works for you, then so be it. Right? When you pass, right, you got the body, the soul, and the Holy Spirit, right? The soul and the spirit is not the same thing. It's not. It's a difference. People think it's the same, but it's not. Right? So the thing is it's like,
okay, so who wants the wood? Hey, I'm gonna
I can't get this deep, man. This company. Hey man, try to move.
Hey Ruth.
Huh?
You heard what I said?
Uh-uh.
I said I'm gonna go